Hi, this is Greg at Best Choice Trailers. Today we're going to take a walk around the Lamar 5x10 dump trailer. We do a lot of these in a 7,000 pound. Shown here is a 10,000 pound. It's built pretty much the exact same way. Shown here there are one or two options, the 5,200 pound axle grades 1, and then up front we've got the larger 10K jack. Take a walk around this trailer. We'll show you all the standard features. There's a lot of features on this particular unit that aren't found on other dump trailers this size. This is our most common small dump trailer that we sell. Up front, we're going to start with a 2-inch easy latch coupler made by Demco. Very simple operation. Also has a cold weather wire harness. This wire harness stays flexible down to negative temperatures. It's got a standard 7-pin RV blade style plug, safety chains, and we just hook them onto the channel up front. Having the adjustable coupler gives you a nice integrated chain holder. It's got the 12K jack. Standard is a 7,000 pound drop leg jack, which is still a nice jack for this size trailer. If you're not familiar, 7,000 pound jack would look more like that one. Still has the drop leg. Both of them are a lot nicer. You don't have to carry around a separate block of water or similar if you need more leg extension. Toolbox up front, standard equipment. It's got one 10-volt charger built in. Now the toolbox is a little bit thicker, normally about 2 gauges thicker than most of what we see in the industry. Also has the integrated gas shock, which is nice. Hinges with grease zerks as well. One thing that they do a little bit different, they do a battery and a battery charger, a battery box standard. It's also an interstate deep cycle marine battery. KTI pump, power up, power down. And again, there's your 110-volt charger. This unit also has a standard tarp kit. This is a little bit nicer tarp kit than we see sometimes. It's an aluminum rod, not a steel. It's actually, you got a spring-loaded handle. Then also you've got the sail bar with guide. A lot of tarp kits aren't going to have a sail bar with them. Makes it nice because one guy with one hand grab the tarp kit, walk it to the back. This particular unit also has hooks for the sail bar at the back to catch. Just keeps you from snagging the kit, makes it very easy to deploy. Your tarp is also protected. It's got a shroud there. Stake pockets for side extensions all the way around make it nice as well. Trailer's got the heavier double broke fenders, more like you would see on your heavier dumps or equipment trailers, not your smooth radius style fenders that you sometimes see. Double broke just means it's going to be stronger than a single broke fender. It's got an extra bend in it. It's also got your fender gussets front and back that keep that fender protected. On the 7,000 pound trailer, we'd have a 5-lug. Here on the 52s, 10,000 pound GVW, we got the 6-lug axle. These axles have the forward adjusting brakes and the easy lube hubs. Forward adjusting brakes would simply mean you don't have to have your trailer serviced like you would with the standard brakes from years ago. These, like your car style brakes, are going to self-adjust, self-forward to the proper clearance. Then your easy lube hubs, behind that black cap there, you'll see a grease zert, so you can do your own basic bearing maintenance. Just make sure you don't over grease your bearing. If you do, you'll be pushing grease out onto the brake pad, not something that's going to help you stop. These are equipped with a black mod style wheel. Gives it a nice look to go with the charcoal powder coat that we've optioned on this particular unit. Sidewall height on these are 18-inch. One thing we like on this Lamar trailer would be this top rail. They call it the rigid rails. Normally you're going to get about 1.5 inch top lip. These are 3-inch. They also return back down. I would not encourage a customer to go smack it with a Bobcat bucket, but unfortunately, without encouragement, we have quite a few customers that do that. This will handle that abuse or misuse a little bit better than would a traditional top rail. These 4-inch D-rings are oversized. Normally, you would see a 3-inch. Most manufacturers would only have them in the bed. Sometimes on a 5-wide, there are no D-rings. These are actually for holding the door open. Simple yet very effective design. The other nice part about that ring is you got additional tie-down options. Going down the side rail here, you see J-hooks. They would be for tarp kit, so you can hook those to the grommets on the tarp as you would deploy the tarp kit. License plate mount. You've got your stop turn tails there at the back. Being that it is a 5-wide, they don't require center markers, so you just have your sides 2 hinges on your door. You've got grease zerks on those for some added serviceability. One nice part on the door, they wrap the like the rigid rail going down the sides, they wrap it. Barn door for the rear, swings around, makes it convenient. Most manufacturers don't have any sort of ramp setup. These have undermount ramps, which are nice. Another little detail, they put zerks on. It's got a channel ramp. I say that because some manufacturers don't put zerks on and they seize up normally within a few years. So we also add a spare tire mount to this. That's not a standard feature. I'd say probably 40% or so of the customers do like to have a spare tire. Certainly helps in having a permanent location to put it. So let's put the bed up, show you a little bit more on this trailer. So the trailer is powder coated. Do a pretty nice job with the finish on the trailer. Also do a nice job reinforcing the cylinder out up front here. Basically it's going to header back to the frame and then distributes the weight out. You'll notice all the hydraulics are nice and tidy there. You've also got a prop for the hydraulics. On the frame itself, they do something unique. It's a double channel frame. I've never seen this before on a 5-wide. This is actually something that some manufacturers did years ago on their heavier 7-wide dumps, 14,000 pound. Never seen this on a little 5-wide dump. Ramps you see there are under mount. It's got 16-inch on center structural channel cross members. Again, that's a lot of steel in a little 5-wide dump. Also a little bit different, most manufacturers would not do a bed frame on a 5-wide. Fairly rare to see that. So what most will do is take the sidewall down past the floor cross members and form it in, so the sides essentially tie into the cross members, and there's not a whole lot of real bed strength there, just the thickness of the sidewall, which a lot of manufacturers are going to have anywhere from 11 to 14 gauge. On this, you've got a separate 4-inch channel bed frame tying together the 3-inch channel cross members on 16 centers. Very well put together little dump trailer. So speaking of well put together, with that sometimes you get some weight. This unit's going to weigh in at about 2,400 on the 3,500 pound axle model. Comes in at about 2,250. Industry average for a trailer this size with 35s is going to be about 2,000. So it's going to have about 250 pounds of extra steel. That said, it's going to give you about 4,750 pound payload plus tongue weight. Tongue weight's going to be another 1,000 pound or so. So you're going to have nearly 3 ton of legal payload capacity on the 7,000. Going to pick up another roughly 8,000 pound or better legal payload on this trailer here. So a little bit over 4 tons. This unit does come in a 5x10 single axle, 7,000 pound, quite common. Also 5x8 single axle, 7,000 pound. If you have any questions on this or any of our other trailers, feel free to give us a ring, 717-220-4220, or you can visit us on the web at bestchoicetrailers.com.